Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It is time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read here. Let's get right into it. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. What's going on with Pisces? Gabo. Gabo's a really good rune. Gabo talks about a gift or a blessing. And this can also be like a pair. It depends. I gotta get more runes out, but just kind of saying what, yeah. So what else? Onzus. Wow. So Onzus is communication, all right? You could be communicating something to someone very honestly, or you could be receiving some sort of communication that's very honest. Now, a lot of times, Onzus talks about it talks about all kinds of communication, but it talks about like school or job. It could talk, for somebody, this could be something to do with the job. But it can be any kind of communication, so we got to delve into this a little bit more. Barkana. So this is something stagnant, but I feel this is really temporary, okay? This is usually a very temporary rune. It could be something stagnant, some sort of stagnant energy. But the good news there is you have really positive runes here behind it. So I feel that this stagnation or whatever this is not going to last very long. What else? Ooh, Nathies. Nathies. What a trippy rune for here. At least it's not over here or here. So, that's really the good news, Pisces. It's in the advice column. This is the advice column right here, and it's telling you to, accept any constraints. There could be some sort of constraints here. See, look at this. This is the stagnation. Yeah. This is saying to be patient. Okay, be patient. Yeah. And this is also warning you about making things harder than they need to be. Okay? And I'm great at that sometimes. I'm great at that sometimes. So yeah, just don't rush anything, Pisces, okay? Like I said, this stagnation right here, whatever it is, it's it's going away. It's going away. It doesn't last very long. You just need to be patient. Sometimes things take longer than it could be something that, isn't, it's taking longer than you want it to take. You know what I mean? And it's making you really want to kind of, you know, force your way through, but you don't want to do that, yeah, because you can self-sabotage yourself doing that. What else is going on? It was the death rune. Wow, see, this is something new. This is a new beginning. You know, if it's a new beginning with something, this is like coupled here with Gabo. This could be like a new partnership, a new, you know, a new journey with someone. It could be like a new, could be a new lover. Doesn't have to be for all of us, but it's some sort of a partnership of some sort, and it's all new right here. The key to this is honest, is being very honest. Okay, be very honest and forthwith. You know, be you don't want to fall into any patterns here that you may have fallen into in the past, which has caused delays and stagnation. Like I say, like Nathi says here, don't make things more complicated than they need to be. Just, you know, yeah. What else is going on with Pisces? Menez. That's a really positive rune, Pisces. Menez. This is like kind of like I just feel warm energy coming from this. This is like assistance, or yeah, I have to get more runes out because I read them this way now, but yeah. Tiwaz, wow. And that is forward, that's moving forward with, you know, as far as we're concerned, I haven't got to the conclusion of this person here yet, but who you're dealing with. But this, for us, is moving forward with courage to victory. This actually, to me, reminds me of the Justice card. Right now, anyway, it does in this reading. What else is going on with Pisces? Arcana. Wow. Arcana. So if you're dealing with somebody, Pisces, you're dealing with somebody that's very, very, this is a really nice person, somebody very generous that wants to give, somebody that wants to give and take. This could be like a new relationship, Pisces. This is a really warm, I feel like kind of warm and fuzzy on this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just, you know, the only thing I can see here is, you know, maybe you don't want to neglect, you want to make sure and pay attention to old patterns. You don't want to go back you don't want to revert to any old patterns. This is a new beginning with someone. Yeah. Let's get another ring. Vehu. Ooh, and it's in reverse. But that's not, I don't feel that that's bad because it's next to Gable. I mean, since it's next to Gable, it's telling me that if there's any financial loss or anything like that that's going on, that you definitely have what it takes here to overcome it with Gable here. There could be something, you could be misdirecting your energy somewhere. Okay? And then also, now if this is like a, like a new relationship, this person could have considerable more money than you. And it could maybe strain, or it could be the other way around. You could have considerable more money than them, or vice versa. But it could, you know, maybe feel kind of like a strain, but if that's the case. But this is also reminding you that, you know, that there's much better things than just material wealth. This is, you know, finding somebody that could be possibly loyal and generous and loving. And that's the real blessing. That is the real blessing. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. You know what I mean? The real blessing is things that can't be taken away. You know, like I said, you know, loyalty, trust, you know, love. So, And like I say, this is kind of mild, this Vehu here, because of all the other positive runes. But whatever this is, this could be also talking about, you know, something that you need to see within yourself to realize that this is the higher level of this in reverse here with this. You know, it's saying that money isn't everything. You know, the love and partnership and all that stuff, that's worth more. That's a true blessing. Yeah. So what else is going on with Pisces? Wow, the Ace of Wands. Look at that. A fiery new beginning. Look at this death rune right here. This is the death rune. This is a new beginning. There it is. Pretty awesome. And I see nothing but, I know you can't see this on the camera because they're so small. But this particular card has Vehu, Thracisis, and Urus, and it's also got part of Elhaz. So Elhaz is partially done. So this is only number one. This is great. This is a new start in something. Why is the Ace of Wands there? The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Wow. See, this is money. I like the King of Pentacles, man. This is money. Let's get another card. And the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands. So, like I said, Pisces, this is a new opportunity right here. This is also talking about material gain too. So, you know, like I say, I see material gain, even though this here is in reverse. I definitely see some sort of material gain. And, you know, with the Page of Wands, it's just, this is really an exciting thing. Just make sure that you're thinking before you act, okay? because it's a really fiery opportunity, and you know, it could change everything. Yeah, I love it. It looks good. Not sure what this new opportunity is. You know, like I say, for some of you, it's a new love, for sure. This can talk about a new job, but it doesn't have to be. It could be just communication coming in, just like with the Page of Wands. Exciting news, you know. Yeah. Let's get another card here. I want to clarify Fehu in reverse. The Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is cutting through all the crap. This is an awesome card. See, if there's something here that you didn't miss, that you didn't see, you're going to be able to cut it out. Let's see. Let's get another card on that. Yeah, the Moon card. See? This is some sort of garbage or something that needs to be cut out. This is like, you know, if there's anything at all here, this could be also talking about, you know, I'm feeling that this is talking about maturity as well, you know, and balancing things out. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, just keep working. Like I said over here, this could be something new with working. Just keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. I see Anzus right here. This is good news, some sort of communication coming in, and just go with it. Move with the flow and use your intuition. Yeah, because this new beginning, it's here. And whoever you're dealing with is a really super nice person. So, yeah. This is a person that you definitely want to be with. And, yeah. If it's a new beginning for you, if this reading is for you. Just look at the bottom of the deck. Wow, look at this, Pisces. You got a celebration coming in. You don't see it. This is the bottom of the deck. You got the three of Cups and the King of Wands. Yeah. So I really like this, you know. This is some sort of celebration. Moving forward bravely. Look at this. See, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Moving forward with bravery. Walking through fire to get to this Ace of Wands. Uh-huh. Wow. I also am looking at the Six of Swords too. Moving to calmer waters. So just keep on keeping, Pisces. Things are going to work out just fine. You just want to make sure that you're very honest. I mean, it's kind of like, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, I was talking about being, you know, clear and honest. Yeah, that's very important. And if you're kind of like losing out a little bit on money or anything like that, I mean, it looks to me like you're going to be able to cut whatever nonsense that was out, you know, and move forward. So I really like that. To a celebration. Wow. Let's get you a couple of these moon cards too. What's going on with Pisces? Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And by the way, Pisces, Tiwa's here is Sagittarius. You could be dealing with somebody that has Sagittarius in their chart. Let's get one more. I'm definitely seeing a lot of fiery energy in here for sure. It's time to take action. Time to take action. New moon in Aries. All right, you guys. All right, so I'm going to pull some of these warm runes out here now. And these are from Ireland and Scotland. They're pretty old. They go back to the Roman Empire, you know, age. What's going on with Pisces? Julian. Elbow. Doesn't it look like an elbow? It looks like an elbow, right? Yeah, that's what it means, elbow. If you're going to put it on it as a word. What else? Quart. This is the apple tree. This is the apple tree, quart. You know, we got that card yesterday, I think, Pisces. And you know, I shuffle these things. It's just, you know, the energy comes out. The energy in these cards, they, you know, they stick around. Endure. That's a really good one there. All right. So let's see what's going on with these cards. I really like doer. That's awesome. Okay, so let's get over here to the elbow. Julian. And this is the honeysuckle or the beech tree. And the meaning of it is endurance, change, pursuing the dreams, private thoughts, and revealing secrets. And Julian symbolizes the constant change in our life and our courage to express ourselves during these changes. Honeysuckle and beech tree are both known for their strength and sturdiness. Honeysuckle is a tree that can overcome obstacles and reach heights with its climbing stems, and this represents the effort that we make to achieve our dreams. Beech symbolizes determination and endurance with its sturdy structure and long lifespan. Julian also expresses our determination to pursue our dreams and achieve our goals even in difficult times. So, I mean, this is awesome. Moving through difficult, look at that. He's walking right through fire. He don't care, man. He's moving forward. Yeah. So I like that. Let's get over here to quart, the apple tree. Okay, quart, where'd you go? I think I'm in the right alphabet. In fact, I know I am. Here we go. All right, yeah, this is the apple tree. Now, the meaning of this is talking about your health, okay? Taking care of your physical and your mental health, Pisces. Really, really important. Getting a lot of rest. And, you know, this is also a very spiritual card, too. You know, you could be feeling kind of spiritual harmony, you know, and just making correct choices about your health and concerning, you know, your health for sure. This is also really very, very positive because, you know, a lot of us have, you know, suffered a lot of pain and sadness. I mean, we really have. And this is representing, you know, positive outcomes that are going to be coming to us very, 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 very soon. It's going to make us really happy because it represents a deep connection with the universe. And it matters for being yourself. And you don't need to prove anything to anybody, really. And it's okay to rest. So this card's saying it's okay to take a rest if you need to, all right? And to just make sure that you keep taking good care of your health. All right? All right. Now, Doer is an awesome rune itself. I just have to find it here. Is this it? No, I went the wrong way. There it is. Okay. So, Doer is the oak tree. This is the oak tree, and it's talking about strength. What's really good, I mean, this is an awesome rune. It's strength and safety, flexibility, endurance, wisdom, sacred places, leadership, and kindness. So, yeah, that's what it's kind of talking about. And it says, Pisces, all your hard work and training have paid off, and you look majestic and strong just like oak. You are in an efficient and fortunate situation in terms of family, work, financial situation, creativity, and relationships. And this will continue for a while. So continue to believe in yourself, Pisces. This also represents the intense force of energy, of the energy of force storms. So it symbolizes how endurance, will improve you and make you more resilient. And that's why it's so strong, you know what I mean? The oak tree is strong wood, heavy wood. And this is, like I said, this is good things coming after suffering, just like what it said with Court. And here it is, moving forward with bravery and victory to have our celebration and to be able to move into calmer waters. Yes, indeed. Let's pull some shadow cards. Discernment. Don't rush. Don't run from difficult emotions. Sit with them and allow them to shift. Discernment. That was the word I was looking for the other day. Yeah. In other words, don't rush into anything right away. You know what I mean? Have a little discernment. And that is always the advice with this card. That's for sure. What else? Slower pace. Appreciate the journey rather than just rushing towards the destination. That's, again, it's just saying let things move as they want. Things may not be moving as quickly as you want, but Nathi's is telling you, it's warning you not to force. Don't force. Take the slower path. What else? Self-sabotage. Undermining your success by procrastinating or negative self-talk or fear of failure. So be really careful about that, Pisces. Like I said, you don't want to push nothing here because you could self-sabotage you. I said that earlier, so yeah, don't push. Everything's going to work out just fine. I see victory right here with Tiwaz. So, and whoever this is you're dealing with is a very giving, loving person. Yeah. Let's get some of these. What's going on with Pisces? Authenticity attracts. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. And this is what Anzus right here is talking about. Okay, so make sure that you're being very, very honest and authentic. Because, some people, you want to attract the right people. You don't want to attract the wrong ones. But I think whoever this person is pretty, it looks like a pretty good person to me, whoever this person is. Let go. Let go. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. Yeah. I really like these two cards together, Yeah. Let's get one more. Perseverance. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Trust your resilience and your ability to persevere. Yeah. All right, Pisces. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow, all right? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, you guys? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.